got a little raw milk and raw honey action to start the day. Welcome back to another episode, and sorry that I haven't been posting lately. Obviously, have been very busy with the move, and today I actually have to go grab a couple of other things from the old apartment, bring it over here, and we should be just about wrapped up with moving. So hopefully by Monday, maybe Tuesday, we have our couch, our TV, and all that good stuff here in the new apartment. We've got pretty much everything else here. It's kind of a mess right now, but super excited to get this finally done with and just get back and ready to just keep crushing and carry this momentum forward. Moving has been pretty rough as usual. Moving is a pretty hard thing to do. Kind of throws off all the routine that you have going. Like, I haven't really been on a consistent routine as far as like diet or even like boxing or anything like that. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting back to that, but I love this place so far. It's really nice, so I'm just excited. But boys, so today we have a pretty awesome day planned, actually. I'm excited to vlog this whole day. So first, we have a new network pushing more traffic for us. So an affiliate network is basically a group of people that run ads on behalf of your brand. And so they're pushing more volume for us today, and they're performing really well. So we're hoping that that continues to perform. And so far today, we're at 2.3 thousand in revenue. I'll throw that right there with about 1.5 thousand in net profit. So what a beautiful day so far it's been. But yeah, so what I'm going to be doing today basically is reading my emails. So I'm going to be reading through all the customer service emails, not all of them, but like a lot of new ones, making sure that our customer support staff is actually performing and doing their job. Because yesterday we had to basically replace an agent that took leave without notice and kind of left some emails unresponded to for longer than 15 hours, which were like dispute threats and things like that. So obviously we can't have that. We have to have our team performing on, top of their game basically. Otherwise we're not going to really be able to do anything. So basically we got rid of everything, we got rid of that agent, replaced them with a new one, currently training them up right now, and excited to keep carrying this momentum forward. After I read the emails, I'm gonna go hit a workout. So we got the apartment gym today. I'm gonna go hit what day is it today? It is Thursday, so I'm gonna hit a chest and shoulders workout today, and then followed with some abs and some cardio, so pumped for that. And then after that, our friend Fritz is having an eCommerce event over in Miami. So we're gonna drive down about 45 minutes to this beautiful mansion that he has rented with some of his friends from Rippy Club, and just go pop out and say what's up to everybody at the eCom event. So exciting vlog today, but yeah, boys, without further ado, I'm gonna get into some emails and talk to you guys in a few. All right, fellas, we just wrapped up our workout for the day. We hit some chest, we hit some shoulders, and then we worked on some footwork with shadow boxing because we can't get into the boxing gym today. So solid workout, got my sweat in, got my work in. Let's see here if we can get this sick physique in here, baby. Let's go. But yeah, no, it was a great workout, and now what I'm gonna go do is walk right over to my new spot. Let me show you guys how quick it is to get back home from here. And grab my equipment. All right, so we just walk right outside, right on the door. Then we walk right over here, and we open this gate. And here we are, back at home. That's why I love this new apartment so much. Super close to the gym, super close to everything. Got our work in for the day. Well, not the actual work in, but work in physically for the day. I'm gonna go have a shower, and then I'm gonna give you guys a little health hack that you guys need in your lives. All right, so I credit this shake for pretty much getting rid of my acne within just a couple weeks after starting it, and then just honestly boosting just about everything else that you could possibly think of that's good for your body. And yeah, so I live by the shake. I recommend it to everybody. It is raw stuff in there, so try it out if you want, but I'm not a doctor, so anyway, let's get started. So first, we got the raw butter, right? This is a butter shake, boys. I don't know if you guys have had a butter shake ever. It might sound pretty gross. In fact, it doesn't taste amazing, but the benefits are very, very good, let me tell you. So we've got the raw butter. What we're gonna do is put just like a good bit of it into our blender. So we're gonna go ahead first, get this boy, put it in there, right? So we're gonna get some raw butter in there. I never knew that this channel would turn into a cooking account, but here we are. All right, so we've got a good amount of raw butter in there, right? Next thing we do is we crack our eggs in there. So we've got 2 eggs. You could do 3. I do 2 or 3 usually. In this case, I'm just out of eggs. So we're gonna crack 2 in there. All right. 2 eggs in there, baby. Let's go. And then the best part, the lemon. So you cut up a lemon in half, and then you squeeze it into the blender with your eggs and your butter, all right? So we squeeze that in there. Get that grip strength going. And all right, almost there, almost there. Let's see, cool, halfway done. Squeeze that thing. The butter and the lemon and the eggs are all very good for you. Let me go ahead and wash my hands real quick. All right, so last step before we start to heat this thing up is a spoon of honey. So we spoon this raw honey. It has to be raw honey, it has to be raw butter. Please don't do this with butter that you buy in your grocery store. It's not good for you if you do that. Do it with the unpasteurized butter. Unpasteurized animal fat is super, super healthy for you. Again, not a doctor, just speaking out of personal experience. So let me go ahead and put this honey in there. All right, all right. Look at that. Look at that honey. All right. Come on. Okay. So now that all the ingredients are in our potion, we're gonna go ahead, put the top of the blender on there, and we have to heat it up. So let me take this off the gimbal. All right, so we gotta heat it up, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the blender in a very big hot bowl of water for like 10 minutes until the butter starts to melt. Not boiling water, just warm water until it starts to melt, and then you blend it for like 10 seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all that. After it's done, I'll show you guys the finished product while we get into some work. So talk to you guys in a sec. So today has been amazing for CBD. Let me just check to see what we're at in terms of revenue and profit today. And like I said, we started running with another affiliate network today, and their EPCs, which stands for earnings per click, are extremely high, which just means that our funnel and our merchant accounts and everything are performing exactly as they need to be. So that means that they're gonna be able to scale up, because we gave them a 300 sale per week cap, which means that they can push 300 sales a week which is a very, very, very good amount of revenue. So I'm super stoked for that. And, you know, they just started today, so we'll see. Hopefully they start to scale it up, because what affiliate networks have is they have the network, and then they have these things called pubs. And pubs are like individuals. For example, if I were an affiliate of Connor's affiliate network, my pub ID could be 1234, right? And so pubs are individuals that work within the affiliate network to push traffic for your offer, right? So what that happens is, you know, they have maybe 10 to 15 different people running traffic for your offer. So maybe they're running Facebook ads, maybe they're running Google, maybe they're running Snapchat. Wherever they're running their ads at, individual pubs can run their own strategies. So each pub earns what's called an EPC, earnings per click. And their EPC dictates whether or not their offer is going to work for them. And these guys' EPCs are super fire right now. It's at like, I think literally $14, $15, which just means that every click they send, they're getting 15 bucks. So it's really, really profitable for them, really profitable for us right now. So overall, I'm really happy with the way things have been going. My CRM's not loading right now, so just bear with me a sec while it loads. And then also for TikTok, today we've done 8 orders on TikTok Shop, which is insane. We're at like $254 on revenue on Shop. And so for those of you who have been watching my videos, you've seen me talk about TikTok Shop and how we want to scale that up, how we want it to be a, you know, $20,000, $30,000 a month in revenue stream for us, and we're on the way there. So I'm very excited for that. We've had like 50 people start to post our stuff now. Granted, all their posts aren't amazing. Actually, a lot are pretty shitty. But you know, that's just the way things go sometimes. So I'm really happy with that. And then today, when I was checking into our emails, which I do every morning, I didn't know anything out of the ordinary, or didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. Everything looked pretty good to me, and so that's you know, an amazing thing. Okay, my CRM's not loading, but last I checked, we were at like 3.5K in revenue, so I'll put that there. Whatever the number actually is, I'll screenshot it later and edit it into this video. But 3.5K with revenue and like 1.9K in profit. So really strong, profitable day today. And like I mentioned, just a couple clicks came in through these guys. So we're hoping that they start to notice the EPCs are really, really good. The offer's performing. And then they give it a little bit more love. So they give it a little bit more love, which just means we get a little bit more sales, baby. And as of like 10 minutes ago, when my CRM was working, our total, since we started, boys, since we started the CBD company in November, on November 17th, we've done $499,000 in revenue, which is absolutely amazing. We're crushing it. I'm just super excited about that. And obviously, not too much of that is profit yet, but as we scale, it's gonna be insane. So we might hit 500K today. Meanwhile, we're at this networking event for all these eCom guys, and like in a beautiful mansion. So I can't think of a better place to go and you know, hit that 500K mark. So I'm excited, but that's the way work's been so far. It's all pretty automated. We're just making sure that everything's functioning well. We're trying to work on getting new traffic in so we can bring in more sales and more revenue. And then obviously we're adjusting some emails that we send out through our customer support, and then also the emails that go out automatically to customers when they receive their order, when they're getting the you know, subscription notification if they chose the subscription option, and all in effort to essentially boost our profit margin, and then you know, also improve the customer experience. So these are all the things that we're working on. Now I understand that it's all very important things, but they're not too time consuming. So to be honest with you, my day's pretty loose right now outside from the move, which is perfect. It all kind of aligns. And so I'm super excited. So, all right, boys. Well, oh, nice, CRM loaded. So let me tell you exactly where we're at. Hold up. All right, so 3.6K in revenue with 1.9K in profit. Absolutely amazing. I am just so excited to see this thing scale, guys. Like, I've been documenting it since we started. Literally November 17th, the day we started, we did like 23K in revenue. Great launch day, by the way. But you know, now we're coasting, we're starting to grow, we're starting to get traction, and that's what this is all about. It's just showing you guys that with consistency, it will bring you results, no matter if you're having to go through a downtime, which we were and we are still in a downtime, right? You know, we're not doing the numbers that we want to be at, and especially last month, we took a loss a lot of the days. So it's really nice to see that after months of hard work and dedication and consistency to one project, it's starting to bring us some results. And I'm just super excited to continue making changes, continue to make optimizations to this business in order for it to flourish. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get ready and we're gonna head over to this event. So I'll see you guys there. All right, boys, so I've been talking today about how we're going to this eCom event. There's actually a ton of people here, so really great networking. And I've been also talking about my friend Fritz, who we came up with together. And this is Fritz right here.
What's up, guys?
Dude, so like Fritz and I started, well, I was 14. I think Fritz, you must have been like what, 20?
20, 19, something like
19, that. Yeah, dude, so Fritz and I were super young when we started and like met each other just through Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And dude, so I just wanted to kind of get on it's gonna be a quick video, but basically talking about how consistency compounds over time. Because if you watch my videos, you guys see like that's a big thing that I talk about all the time is consistency compounding to bring results to whatever it is that you're doing, right? And right now, like just looking back at 7 years ago, both you and I, when we started, we're here in Florida in a beautiful mansion, more beautiful than any of the other ones that we've ever stayed in before. And it's all because consistency has compounded. Like Fritz, I mean, you can share some of your info about like how you've started and where you're at today and like just what you believe has gotten you there. Because he, for those of you guys who don't know him, is like the biggest, or owns the biggest Discord for e-commerce like out right now. It's the most active, it's the best Discord. In fact, like I've talked about in my other things, I've did a guest call in there and I've seen people go in there with zero experience and come out with actual sales and actual tangible results, which you don't see often. So it's been really cool. So yeah, I mean, like I would like to.
Yeah, I started way back. I mean, I'll try to make it as quick as possible with hitting kind of the key points, but I essentially started and got into e-commerce using my camera. Actually, I was doing content for, Ty Lopez, some other big guys. I actually was doing content at one of the first events we had out in LA, I believe.
Dude, yeah.
And that was like when everything was just starting. Essentially used my camera, said, hey, I'll make you guys free content. You just gotta, give me a little knowledge here and there. And I got multiple free courses, building relationships and everything like that. Network's your net worth. And essentially used my camera to get in. From there, started drop shipping shitty ass fucking products. You swear? You're good at that?
Yeah, go for it.
Shitty products and essentially just, kept failing over and over until eventually one of the products hit, scaled that to like 30K pretty quickly, good margins, and was like, holy shit, I figured it out. Right after that, had trouble getting another product back up. Eventually, partnered with people, scaled up a couple products to, multiple six figures in revenue, hit $1 million in revenue drop shipping, well, multi-million in drop shipping, and then started my first eCom brand, the Smoke Bomb Company, and then from there, our goal was to do $1 million in the first year in revenue, and we hit it in like 6 months. Just scaled it like crazy fast. It was insane. Was fulfilling that out of my bedroom. We had shelving in my.
All right, so gimbal fell again, but he was fulfilling out of his bedroom.
Yeah, so fulfilling out of my bedroom with shelving and everything like that. Eventually, got to the point where I had to move to my dad's barn. After that, we eventually got a warehouse. That warehouse ultimately failed. Started another 3PL, multiple different agencies. And then I partnered with my boy Ant over here. If you want to pan over to him, say what's up, Ant.
Yo, there's Ant over there. Another goat.
Yep.
You guys probably seen his YouTube.
And essentially, we started Rippy Club. We wanted to change the game. Nobody's teaching it right. We wanted to be real, authentic, not some $100 ad strategy that sells you a fucking dream that's just trying to get you to buy their course. We have a free course in Rippy Club. We just want to provide more value than anybody else and the right value, not, selling a dream. And essentially have done multi-millions of dollars in revenue. And, it's all through staying consistent, building network, and just not giving up. Like you have to fail over and over. I've failed more times than you guys have probably tried. So, just stick with it. Keep your head high. It's going to be an emotional, mental battle. But you just have to push through it and keep going. And yeah, I mean,
I always say that the difference between those who make it and those who don't is the fact that the person who kept going, basically,
Yeah.
the person that stayed consistent with whatever it is that they're doing, whether it's bringing them results or not. Like I told you yesterday, we're not making much money right now with CBD, but
and you're
I've
transparent about it.
Exactly, yeah, very transparent, very, very honest about it. But in the next 6-7 months, like over time, after consistency starts to compound, it's going to pay dividends in comparison to people who just quit because they're not making enough money right now. So I think that it speaks volumes that also, you know, another successful entrepreneur here, Fritz, and I'm sure can speak to this as well, is that consistency is the most important thing with whatever it is that you're doing, you know, whether that's, you know, eCom or you're learning how to trade stocks or whatever business you're trying to get into, you have to be consistent
100%.
with it and be ready to take losses, because I've said this yesterday, right? Losses are just lessons, right?
And
They're
one
not
of the
really losses.
cool things too, I think, is like Connor brought me over to his new place. I'm sure you guys have probably seen it in the videos. If not, you will soon. But, you know, we were just like looking back, like, holy shit, bro. Like, remember that first time we met? It's been 7 years now.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, consistency. We both have been there to help each other out through our failures and everything. And it's just like, I never would have thought that 7 years ago when we met in LA for the first time in person that this is where we would be now. So it's just like, stay with it, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, dude, like back then we probably didn't expect any of the things that we had now, you know, like we've lived like several lifetimes within just a couple of years. And I think that's absolutely been insane. And, you know, Fritz is one of the people that I have to thank for any success that I have, because we came up together, and, you know, he's been an absolute goat in the space for years now. And him and I have just been on the same journey, you know, just building something that we want to last, building something that we're passionate about, building something that we care about, that also will in turn at the end of the day benefit other people. And I think that Fritz is a great example of somebody that's been building something to benefit other people, you know, and I appreciate Fritz for that, you know. I think it's been huge.
You know, it's one thing to make a lot of money yourself, but it's so like impactful and meaningful when you help other people change their lives. Like, we've had people hitting us up about how, you know, this last Christmas, it's the first time they could actually do something for their parents, and like, it's really actually emotional, like being able to actually touch people's lives and make it better.
Yeah.
So it's been really cool.
Yeah, it's insane. And, you know, I really appreciate Fritz and all that he's doing in the community. It's absolutely insane, because when we started together, the people that we had to look up to weren't really great examples. Bro. Yeah, there was nobody really to look up to that was a good example. Bro. All scammers, bro. All scammers. And now you have great people in the space to look up to. You have Fritz to look up to. You have Rippy Club. I'm in Rippy Club if you guys, you know, want to join it or whatever. It's not an ad. It's just genuinely, I appreciate Rippy Club because I've looked into it. I've seen people get results, and like, I don't have anything to sell you guys. I don't make any commission on Rippy or anything like that, but I do swear by that community. I think it's the best one out right now, and I think that it's an amazing community to join. And he's the founder of it, so you know, you got him to follow. If you guys check out his Twitter, I think that's where you're most active, right?
Yeah, mostly on Twitter, Fritz_Haywood.
Fritz_Haywood on Twitter, so check him out. He's got some good shit on there. So, all right, boys. We just got back from the event, which was an actually like really good event. There was a lot of really cool people there. Made some like great connections. Met some people that, you know, it's crazy because you meet so many people through Instagram and you don't ever get to really put a face to their names. So being at the event, I got to put a face to plenty of people's names that I just met on Instagram. I actually met a couple of people that subbed to me on YouTube, which was pretty cool. To like meet some people in person that have been watching my videos and like getting value out of that. So like I really enjoyed that part of things. And another thing, we hit $500,000 in revenue since we started the CBD company, baby. That's absolutely insane, and I'm super grateful for that we've been able to do that. You know, I've been saying that the momentum's with us, and it really is. Like 500K, that's half of the $1 million goal that we're trying to really get to on this channel. And I'm just super excited, you know, like we're halfway there, and I think we're gonna just keep smashing through these numbers, these milestones. And you know, I couldn't have thought of a better place to hit it than at a mansion in Miami, I guess, with a bunch of other eCom guys. Well, I could think of a couple better places, but you know, that's a good one. So I had a great time, honestly, caught up with some great friends, and it's been a crazy day, but we're gonna go on to the next one tomorrow. It's midnight now, so I'm gonna get ready to go to bed pretty soon here and get up early tomorrow and get back on the grind. So, all right, boys, thank you so much for watching. Comment if you have any questions for me, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.